Hello. You gonna add Shirley or Shirley not here yet?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Well, welcome to another episode of CEO Uncut. I'm your host, Ciroc Obama, aka Siwa Obama, aka Paskim Deuce. Go ahead and bring in the guests since Shirley's not here yet.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
I have Shirley right here. Hold on. It's your girl, Shirley Dor _
I need you to grow up. I need you to grow up.
All right. So, Shirley's not here. Shirley is my co-host. So she's not here yet, but she'll be here soon, hopefully. So would you like to introduce yourself to the listeners?
Hello, listeners. This is Rose, aka Nana, for short. Quick, fast, and hurry. Straight out of Little Haiti.
How is that short when it's more syllables than your actual name?
No, it's not. Nana is from my middle name. You know what? We're not doing this because my middle name.
You said for short. You just said for long.
For whatever, either way.
For long.
Whatever.
If you want to keep my name in your mouth a little longer, say Nana.
Period. But for now, yeah, straight out of Little Haiti, Miami. You know.
I guess.
What
do you do, Nana?
I am in the United States Navy.
Oh, okay.
Serving the country and busting at these Talibans.
Did you ever go? Did you get like into like war and stuff like
that? No, no. So we have the crayon eating Marines for that. We don't get dirty. The United States Navy don't get dirty. We have the Marines who think they're a separate branch, but they're really Department of the Navy, and we have them do land work with the SEALs and stuff like that.
I am fucking dead because they're not here yet, but I need that argument.
Oh, we have a Marine?
My homeboy who's always watching the live, my best friend, he's in the Marines, and then I have another homeboy. Actually, this 2 episodes ago, they were both on the podcast, and they're both Marines.
Oh, no problem. I love Marines. I love fun of the mud rats. That's what they're called.
That is funny as shit. Oh my god. Yeah, the beef between the military is the funniest shit ever. Yo, what you call my whole boys was saying, yo, one time we in the middle of the fucking desert and we're like, yo, where the fuck is the Air Force? Oh no, the Air Force don't work on Saturdays.
They don't work
like what?
Saturdays. Nah, because they the chair force. I wish I would. So how we have the breakdown, right? If we think in military, the breakdown.
Wait a minute.
If we want
said the chair force.
That's what they're called, the chair force. Listen, we have a breakdown in the Navy. Okay? Our breakdown is simple. So you have the Air Force.
The chair force.
The chair force, if you will. You have them who's we consider them the Ivy League.
The who?
You know, the Yale, the Dukes, the Harvard, right?
Which branch?
That's the Air Force.
Oh, okay.
Right? And then you have the HBCUs, which is the Navy, right? We got all the niggas.
So y'all the niggas.
We the niggas. We FAMU, we Bethune-Cookman, we LSU, we all that. Okay? Then we don't pay attention to Army and Marines because they like Miami-Dade and then community college because nobody gives a damn about them.
It's funny because I always hear it from the side of the Marines.
Oh, they'll tell you, they'll make it seem like, listen, these dudes operate off eating crayons because we call them the crayon eaters. Like kids that just, you know, that you're embarrassed. So you just like, don't pay attention to the kid in the cage. That's them, you know, because everything they do, like they always doing some.
Oh my God. Can't wait till Hansel get on this.
Oh, we'll go back and forth because they're still Department of the Navy. Department, like they're not their separate branch. So everybody has a separate branch, but them. They're Department of the Navy.
Oh my God, Shirley. We introduced you with this person.
Hey, I like it.
So we said thank you. No, what was I saying? It's your girl Shirley _ and then she keep licking my hands every time I do stuff with her hands. She try to lick my hands. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna end up changing my name as much as when I keep coming on to the podcast. So for now it's Nana because I had to do something real quick.
Yeah, so she introduced herself as Nana. Her name is Rose. She said Nana for short, which didn't make any sense. So we cleared it up. It's longer.
Difference.
Yeah, because because her name is Rose. So Nana is not shorter. That's more syllable. That's more words.
A lot of words.
Can I live?
Nana. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. All right. So we're going to get into some current events before we get into some questions. I really want to run down these like real quick because you had a lot of questions.
Yes.
All right. So, since we from Miami, me and Rose. Actually, guys, me and Rose are middle school best friends. I've known her since middle school. Went to JFK. We went to NMB the first year, and then we both graduated from Crop.
Yep.
The last year.
Okay. Yep. Miami language. You got.
Oh, yo. Meeting back up with Rose had me fucking dying because she still say kid, jit. Like, yo, this nigga was easing me. I was dead. When we went to fucking that happy hour, that shit was so fucking funny.
42.
Oh my God.
And she ain't got no sense. She was like, look at them, they on people. Sumun. On people.
I love Tap 42.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Love it. Love it.
I like their drinks.
You want to know so funny? Every time I'm going to give you guys a trend about Miami. Every time I do therapy with women from Miami, it's always two things. Y'all don't trust niggas. Y'all don't fuck with y'all family. And y'all just be in therapy. This girl, this nigga, this person, my cousin.
Because the niggas from Miami ain't shit. You can't trust them.
It's a reoccurring theme. Every single Black woman that I do therapy with that's from Miami always got some problem with some woman, some cousin. It's ridiculous.
Listen, you put your trust in a nigga, stupid hoe. How you figure?
Well, your best friend and your sister.
I lied to ya and then screw ya.
Wow. Get mad if the homeboy do ya.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't let him fool ya.
They all dogs. That's what they do.
That's crazy.
That's like our lullaby.
Yeah.
It's the chemistry for me.
That's our lullaby. All right. So since we're talking about Dade County, Trick Daddy said he is the CEO of EBG.
What's that? Can you define EBG for the listeners?
Yes. Trick Daddy said he is the CEO of the Eat Booty Gang.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He was trending on a Twitter. I've been on the twits. I've been on the twits lately. Lately, I've been on the twits, and apparently he had a Drinks Champs episode where he said that he liked getting ate out. Apparently, there are women eating his booty, and he likes to return the favor. Somebody on Twitter said that his ass tastes like Hennessy and pork grinds, but that's beyond. That's beyond me.
I saw a tweet where they're like, girls who ate Trick Daddy's ass right now.
Oh. That shit is hilarious. So my thing was when he said he likes to get ate out, and everybody's like, wait, hold up. And then somebody said, are you like on your back with your legs up?
Question. Like, how do you do it? Like, is your back arch?
I swear to God,
like
if
box.
niggas is getting their ass ate, there's two ways. Either they're all on all fours, or they're in the dead cockroach position.
I've seen videos on Pornhub because I needed to know how this looks, and apparently Gertie did it at the show last night, where you like he was just like, niggas out here getting their ass beat, and then he like it's like it was so stupid.
And wait, so he knew the position. Let me tell you something. Gertie be smoking so much. Like he knew the position. You know why he know the position?
Well, I did an ex. Well, a couple of people that I used to date, but they told me, and mind you, this is like I had to look at them like, what? Like, what did you just say to me, kid? And they were like, yeah, it happened, but like, I couldn't stop her. I said, well, what position were you in? And then one dude said he was in the Michelangelo position like this. Feet up. I said, man, stop playing with me, dog. You listen, you got your buns ate. Like, how does it feel to have like I ate your cheeks? Like, what? I'm not eating no man butt, dog. Like, that's just weird. That's salop. Like, dog.
I had a homeboy who said that some girl, like, he came out in the shower, he didn't even know, and he said that she swiped her tongue down his ass crack like a credit card. And I was like that's fucking weird. And how she got all the way from the bottom to the top. But you know what, I'm not even gonna ask no more questions, because
men don't even clean properly.
I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, let's just I'm just trying to picture.
Yeah, envision Chap coming out the shower and you just run up behind him. First of all, at some point he's gonna be like, yo, you sneaky, right? Like, he gonna look at you like you doing some sneaky shit. Like, well, first of all, why you quiet, and why you tiptoeing, and why your head all the way over here, right? Like, there's gonna be some kind of, because for the precision for her to do that shit quick as fuck, that's crazy.
I imagine he would have to, even if he's standing, that means I have to, like, okay, niggas,
you still kind of got to spread them, no?
Yes, you guys, that's what they do with pussy. Niggas gotta spread your cheek.
Man, come on, kid.
So you gotta. Oh, I'm about to dive in.
And won't. Listen, I cussed this dude out one time. I said, I'm not listening to no advice for some dude whose butt cheeks is glued together by some doo-doo, kid. I'm not doing that. So, like, it's just, I don't care how you are. I'm not. Listen, if I gotta do it, like, kid, like a curtain kid, just
what if he was a clean man?
I don't give a damn how clean you are. Yo, listen, no, cause no.
What if he clean and he got his booty hole waxed?
I don't give a damn. You a man. I'm not holding my man leg up like I'm eating his box.
He gonna be on all fours.
Yo, with his back arch like this, like you gonna be like this?
Yeah.
Like,
or he could be in the roach, or he could be in the roach position and hold his own legs.
That's what Gertie said that they do. He said
Gertie said that they do.
Yeah.
Gertie said they do. They do. Alright, Gertie, your next time on this podcast gonna be interesting.
We're gonna need to ask the question.
I'm writing this down.
Gertie,
Gertie.
I was like, Gertie, what you doing?
Yeah. Gertie trying to say, oh, I used to be a comedian. That's why it's funny. Nah. It's not funny now.
Yeah, listen. You over there eating. Nah.
Okay, but wait. What's the problem? Niggas eat ass, so it only makes sense for women to eat.
Kiss that? No.
Yes.
You petty me right there. No, sir. It's not happening. Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
No. I'm a woman. I'm feminine. You know, do your thing. I personally don't like it. Well, I don't care for it. Mm-hmm. But you do it. But it does nothing for me. But me get my jol kid, nah, kid. You lose right there. It's impossible. Like, I feel like a dude be like, oh, babe, you want to try this? I want you to eat my. I'm gonna look at you like you just disrespecting me, kid.
Nah,
Dang,
You
I
disrespect.
tap this so I can ask. I wish a nigga would. You never know. He might ask.
I wonder how they would ask. That would be
That,
a weird way to ask.
Chap's here. Chap.
Chat. How would you ask? How would you ask Shirley
Ask
to eat your ass? And what position would you choose? Would you choose on all fours, or would you choose the roach position and you hold your own legs like this? Chap said what he walked into.
Okay, so I can imagine.
Oh, Hansel, you're here! Oh my God, Hansel, you missed the whole fucking first 15 minutes of this podcast. Rose is in the military. She is Navy, and she called you a crayon eater.
Cause he's in the Marines.
Because he's in the Marines.
See,
and Shirley, you missed it. She called the Air Force the chair force.
They are, but that's what they call them.
That's
what they call them. It's actually like a thing.
First of all, y'all can't be talking about the chair force because my ex-boyfriend. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, Rose, I gotta tell you something after this shit. I gotta tell you some shit after this shit.
Okay.
Write it down.
My ex-boyfriend, who thinks that we was really a thing in middle school,
Please
is
go
in
to
the chair force, and I need military benefits. So I need to start now and protect my man.
Losing me.
Yeah, my ex was in the army.
What benefits?
The army is always
the chairs.
He was talking about the different ways that they label the branches. My best friend is in the Air Force, and he is
a chair force.
He's a chair force. He got his little ACT score, not because of anything else.
Listen, you know how upset we be because sometimes we gotta interchange. So they'll be on our base, or we'll see them, and like we look at our gear, and our gear be like heavy down, and these people in full on Ivy League swag gear, like they track suits and everything. They look like privileged kids, and I just be wanting to clip them.
I kid you not, he got into the Air Force because he got a high ASVAB score. It was nothing else. And I think like later on, obviously, because they knew a high ASVAB score meant that you were going to do something like be a doctor or a psychiatrist. I don't know what it was, but he did end up becoming a doctor. So it made sense.
I mean, they do. You can't just get into the Air Force. That's why everybody settled for everything else. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I chose Navy because I'll be damned.
Chap said all he'll do is he'll tell you while you giving him head, he'll just say lick it. But like you don't have to like lift your butt though.
Lick kissa.
But how would I get there?
You gotta.
I'm just picturing me doing the glut 3000, then I gotta go down to the balls, but like my nose is gonna get caught at the top of
the gooch.
So where does my nose go when
You're the sex therapist? Why are you asking questions? You're supposed to give everybody the answers.
We don't visualize giving head to the butt.
Giving head to the butt?
Now what if it got a stench? And then you
not eating it.
Like you go down there, like a dom go down there, and it's like
Okay, listen.
Got to see it through, my boy.
They're like dookie.
You got to see it through, my boy.
Why are we like this? What the fuck?
That's weird. Nah, I want my man to be who he is.
We're on to the set. Let me get to the second one. Well, first, let me go through the list. Somebody had a summary of all the news that happened
in the past week.
And no, since September 1st. Keep in mind we're on September 2nd. So Donda dropped. Hurricane Ida made landfall in Louisiana and fucked up New York. Chief Keef is beefing with Kanye. Chris Brown said Kanye's a hoe and he tweaking. Summer Walker beefing with her baby daddy. Trick Daddy getting his booty ate. And this was all in the span of 24 hours. So that was a good news rundown.
My name is Shirley, and my news is real.
Yeah. What you doing? What are you doing?
Quick question. Did y'all did y'all cover Miss Shakari yet?
This week?
This
Her
week? She did something else?
Did you hear what she did to Allison Felix, one of the most well-renowned female track runners, who actually gave her a compliment and said, you know, she just needs support right now. And she had a whole, like, she was just disrespectful. Like she shaded her on Twitter.
Yeah. I saw it. I don't think we covered it. I do think that Shakari is young. We also don't know if she felt shaded by something that happened beforehand, because I know when I was in high school, if I felt like somebody was shading me and trying to be like a bigger person, I'm definitely gonna be like, bitch, who the fuck you thought you is? Like, just because you a college freshman, you think that you bigger and better than my ass? Like, don't worry, I'm coming for that ass. So yeah, you know, when things like this happens, people look at people's reputation and not what actually happened. So shade and all that other stuff, it is what it is.
See, my thing with her, because I was rooting for her when she first started running. I was rooting for her. I was like, you know, I'm big on black women, black girl magic, and all that. My problem came when she was being catty towards the Jamaican girls, and like we understood, like, you know, when the whole thing with her smoking the marijuana and stuff like that. They said, you know, she's going through a lot. And I was like, yes, you know, she's human. Like, she's a younger girl. Like, things happen. Like, don't let that be the staple for her whole reputation, because she's done great this far. She just made one mistake. You know, she smoked a little Zaza, you feel me? And she was zooted. Like, I feel her. But what she's doing now is just her attitude is disgusting and unbecoming.
But do also keep in mind that the reason why she wasn't able to do like that first run was because she smoked, but she smoked because her mom died. Well, I'm sure that's not the reason why, but her biological mom did pass away. So all of this could just be a spiral.
Right. And that's, and not to negate that, right? Because I understand, like, I personally
and
don't.
She's 18. She's 18.
I thought she's 21.
Oh, she's 20. Ain't she in high school?
She's in college.
Oh, she's in college.
She's in college.
Even worse. College is so stressful. She got to deal with finals. And motherfuckers talking about her on social media, talking shit. And then you got bitches looking at you from the side of your eye just because you lost. Ain't nowhere to go but up from here, bitch.
She's not humble. That's her problem.
Well, she don't need
she's
to
not
a humble back. But she need to be like Simone. Simone's like 21, and Simone's like, my mental health ain't right. I'm gonna get out. Naomi Osaka, I want to cuss the press so bad. She just want to say, fuck y'all, leave me the fuck alone. And instead of that, she got off the show. She got off of her tour, and she said, I'll be back.
See,
maybe
I relate because if I was talking shit, and I was not talking shit, but like competitively talking shit, because she was saying that she's gonna dust everybody, whatever, right? First of all, everybody was all excited. All eyes were on her because of the initial whatever that she won. This is not things that she usually is used to. This is not the attention she's usually used to. She's used to something a little bit smaller than this. But being on the Shade Room, being on Baller Alert, being on the news, being all over the place, this is a newfound fame that she don't know how to handle, because this is not normal for her. So she's talking all this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna beat everybody. Da 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 da. Now she loses. Social media gets a fucking crazy, of course. So because that's how social media does. Now that we got a hold of this, now her loss isn't just between whatever she got going on. Now it's between her, us, all these podcasts, Shade Room, everybody. So now, of course, I can't look like I'm fucking weak. I'm gonna start talking shit back.
No, but
No.
she's an athlete, and if you play video games, if you play any like athletic video game, any NFL, NBA, 2K, whatever,
they be talking shit on Xbox Live. Yo, your mother.
No, but the actual game, like they make you choose prompts that are usually like PC prompts. And that's because in the actual game, as athletes, they train you to not be aggressive.
She wasn't trained.
That's my problem. I'm like, okay, where's her PR person? Where's her college manager? Like you're trained to keep your composure. You ain't see the Jamaican team saw her talking shit. They asked them questions and she's like, I have no comment. She didn't even shade her. She just says, I have no comment on that. It say nothing. I'm pretty outlandish and got shit to say.
But also with that, right? There's a plenty of athletes that are going through something similar or worse, right? But it was before she even got into the blogs. She got really ridiculed in the blogs after her comment, because it was legitimately after the race. They say, hey, can we talk to you real quick? And she gets on the camera and she was like talking big cash. Like, when I tell you this girl was bigging up herself.
Maybe it's because I'm the queen of talking cash shit.
Back in the day, I used to talk cash money and I dare somebody to say somebody. But again, as an athlete and you're in the limelight, right? You have to conduct yourself.
In PE, they never taught me how
go to hell.
They never taught me how to do none of that. In PE, they teach me how to do none of that. I was talking shit.
They paid people PR peoples. She got a PR person. I'm most sure she wouldn't be.
As a matter of fact, freshman year they done fucked up my schedule. Me and two of my other friends, and we were on the basketball team's PE class. I've never seen the coach them on none of that shit. I've never seen the coach tell them not to say certain things.
Because I'm gonna talk about high school athleticism and compared to the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Before you start, yes, Hansel, I am in my skivvy shirt and I got off work and I am comfortable. Y'all be rolling in y'all beds musty because y'all mud rats. Mind your business about my skivvy shirt, goddammit. I know what the hell I got on, good sir.
Why good for you?
That he came for me talking about she had her skivvy shirt. I know what I want.
We not even
okay. We got one more current event before we get it. This nigga wrote. I don't know who this nigga is, but apparently I think he's a blue check nigga. I don't know. And he goes, I guess it's somebody. He posted a picture of him and his girl, and he put the caption, "I put you through hell a year straight on purpose just to see if you was worth it. Hashtag mission complete. Hashtag you pass.
Hashtag I'm gone. Suck my man. Listen, kid.
Yo,
ain't no bad putting me on no test my loyalty if you want to. I'm gonna go get help from the nigga next door.
I'm failing on question number 1.
Are you kidding me?
I'm failing question number 1.
I understand this assignment because I don't need to be fit to get a man.
Assignment. You passed. I put you through hell. You ain't put me.
I'm telling you, hell. And he said on purpose.
You know what?
He wasn't saying nothing new. Niggas do that all the time.
You know what
they say? Let's get dressed so I could take you to the lowest point of your life. That's what they tell you.
Right.
Let's get.
That's what I'm gonna do. If a nigga ever did
Let's get dressed I'm dragging your ass through hell.
I'm gonna become the landlord to whatever property we get, and I'm gonna take all his money. That's what I'm. That's
period.
You put your trust in the niggas.
Put me through
I put
hell.
you through hell on purpose.
Your rent is now mine.
On purpose.
On purpose. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? My parents came to this country instilling morals and principles in me. For somebody peasy ass son to go put that as a freaking caption, playing in my face, unimaginable.
And he thought, he thought he was spitting, yo. That nigga thought he was spitting.
Bars. You wait on me. You wait on me. Okay.
He got the right one. That's why he got the right.
That's
one.
what it is.
That nigga
put you through hell and back. Never on purpose.
No Budo on the topic of Buddha. No Budo.
No.
Bad.
Oh Jesus! I saw that shit and I was like, "What the fuck? What the?" And they really do be doing that on purpose too. And I be sitting here thinking, I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
And then they're gonna be like, hot boys up. Get the fuck out.
Hot boys up. But here's the thing. Y'all motherfuckers be thinking that these niggas don't be spending money on these bitches. Let me tell you something. Money buys patience. You can think you're annoying me, but if you give me money, I'm gonna sit there and let you think you annoying me. But I'm gonna be with this nigga who don't annoy me. But as long as you giving me money, I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna see you a little bit. So
I just wanted to update everybody on the state of our country. So apparently, Social Security will be depleted by 2033. So why the fuck am I working a day job? I should just be.
Why they taking my taxes out of my?
Where's my Medicare going? Social Security is gonna run out.
In military roles, not
10 years.
Military roles, not even phase.
You know what? I ask myself this question every day when I look at my student loans. How a country that I'm serving has the audacity to ask me to pay for something and you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. So you mean to tell me I wake up every day and go look at these funny looking blunts every day in the morning for you to tell me in 10 years, well, 12
years.
12 years, give or take, because, America, timeline. For you to tell me I'm not going to get no... You taking it out my check, I see it. Like, I see it on my LES. Like, you just... Like, that's on my pay stub. Like, it says Social Security. How is it depleting if we're putting into it?
Why do you have student loans?
So the Navy will pay for it if you came in with student loans, right? So when I was going to classes, they were supposed to give me my tuition assistance. I got in trouble because my mouth. But that's neither here nor there. They, F them. But I got in trouble, and when I got in trouble, they restricted me from using the tuition assistance. And my post 9/11 bill, I passed on to my daughter. So when she goes to college, she gets her college paid for, and she's gonna have extra money that they give her for housing. So I set her up so she could be good. So when I was taking my classes and stuff like that, they said, "Hey man, you gonna have to take some loans out because the school you go to, we expensive." So I had to pay it through student loans. So I got a good amount. But the United States Navy took me with my problems. I'm leaving with none. So they better figure it out how they're gonna pay this, because I'm looking at them, they looking at me. Who's paying for this student loan? Because it's not me.
The meme with Spider-Man pointing back at each other.
Exactly.
I really like the nigga that look like Odell Beckham and Diddy.
Yeah.
Cause we're gonna have a stare now.
Yeah, I'm about to like I've taken my business seriously the past month, because I was like, First of all, I don't like motherfuckers taking taxes out. Like the amount of taxes y'all motherfuckers take out of my thing, fucking disrespectful. Yeah, you gonna give it back? No, bitch, I need it now.
It gets worse when you're self-employed. They take more.
I'm a tax preparer.
I know, but they still try to take more.
They try to take more, but y'all ain't hear from me.
Oh no, I know.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
Praise like my parents said, only because
Sade
taxes. That girl said we're gonna pay a dime back. I said, I made a lot of money, and she's like, it's okay. I was,
well, you know what I'm saying? I just,
if Trump can do it,
what you call it? Jeff Bezos ain't pay shit.
If Jeff can do it, if Trump can do it,
you must be making a lot of money. That girl said Jeff, like she know that nigga. Like he delivered the packages directly. Like no, it's Shirley. Yes. I'll take this one.
He takes the shuttle, the space shuttle to my house. And drop
I call that nigga Jeff.
Jeff. I can't stand that name. I really hate it.
All right, Shirley, you want to pick the questions?
I got you. Yeah, let me pull it out. Okay. Also, just another one. Apparently, we getting more stimulus checks. That's fine. Stimulate my bank account.
Period.
First of all, I need an essential workers extra stimulus because I worked through this whole pandemic. I was not on the chair force, sitting with unemployment. Motherfuckers was eating in here. Motherfuckers was eating unemployment. They were probably making as much as I was.
And I ain't like that.
Yeah.
I ain't like that at all.
It didn't sit right in my spirit.
Yeah, it was.
I need an essential worker. I need an essential workers extra stimulus, like a bonus or something. Because that's not fair that only people who ain't have a job. What about the motherfuckers who had to go to work?
Right.
And still went to work. Because some motherfuckers just, they purposely fucked up their job shit so they can get money at home.
Well, at least that's what you had to deal with. You asked for a bonus during the pandemic. The Navy, something happened. Trump did something. I forgot what it was. And they stopped taking a certain tax, right? And then they said, starting January 1st, all military personnel have to pay, like we in debt for like 6 months because they stopped paying us from like August to December for some tax we stopped paying. And then starting January 1st.
Didn't they fuck up y'all paychecks like twice? Like the government ran out of money twice?
Listen, they did a shutdown while I was, and I think that was like 2018. And they had a shutdown. And I said, oh, y'all think I'm going to do this for free? Y'all, wow, I'm going to bed.
For the love of your country.
Love of my what? I'm Haitian. I shouldn't even be in the United States Navy. Are you kidding me? I'm Haitian. I don't have time for this. I'm gonna do it for free too. No, you're sick.
Gosh.
Y'all don't pay me enough. Y'all don't even pay me enough. Y'all think I'm gonna do it for free?
My job shouldn't have been open. There's no reason why Toyota should have been open in the middle of a pandemic. I should have been home getting my 2 weeks. And the motherfuckers was keeping all the COVID cases so fucking quiet. Like you had to find out like from another department. Yeah, man. Blah blah blah. Went on vacation for 2 weeks. Vacation? 2 weeks? Nobody here gets 2 week vacation. What the fuck you talking about?
We don't wanna scare. We don't call it scare.
Oh yeah, I tweeted the governor and everything. I was like, yo, what do you do if like isn't the whole place supposed to shut down? I heard the other Toyota shut down. They said one person got a case of COVID. They had to shut down the whole dealership for 2 weeks. I was like, yo, I know 8 people in this bitch who went on a 2 week vacation. Yeah, I tweeted the governor and everything. I was like, yo, somebody got to do something about Toyota of Orlando because they wacky.
There are sharks at your Toyota. When I went to go buy my car, that man got mad at me. He was like, I told him I only want to pay $270 per month. That's it. That's how much my car payment is now. And he was like, oh, come on. You make $6,000. And I was like, the fuck that got to do with me?
These niggas don't care. They trying to get as much commission as possible. You should have told me so I could have told you, like, I could have gave you a salesperson that's not going to rape you. But if not, they're going to rape you.
They got so mad that somebody else took over.
Oh.
Got so mad. Like he was like, you should get it.
Them bonuses, cause what you call it? Them salespeople over there make money.
I understand, but like I said,
yeah, but they don't want to help people who's not gonna help them with money.
I said,
but I tell you, they be hot when them fucking Haitians come in. They be calling me.
I said to him, "Are you gonna pay my bills when I get this?" And he said, "No." I said, "Okay, you can see. Did you see my paycheck? That's
they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. Let me tell you. And somebody in my office, I worked in accounting, and there's only like 10 of us in a small office, and one of them bitches got corona. I'm like, how the fuck are we still open, bro? Like, the whole accounting department is compromised.
Oh, I was chilling. Which
is why I'm gonna be a business owner. Like, I'm just gonna work on my business, and I'm gonna get corona on my own, and I'll just stay home.
Man, listen, we had so many COVID cases. And then the doc said I was high risk because I got asthma. So they was like, oh, she high risk. She got to stay at home. Man, what? I'm collecting a check and I'm talking mess on social media. Oh, listen, I'm comfortable.
I'm high risk.
Are you?
I can have
asthma. That's not how asthma works, good ma'am. That's not how it works. That's not how any of it works.
I can't breathe.
No, that sounds like bronchitis.
Oh, I also put 2 and 2 together. Before we get to the questions, I put 2 and 2 together. I've been single this whole time and I ain't get corona. The only time I got COVID was when I had a nigga. That goes to show you niggas give you COVID. Stay single out here, ladies. Stay single out here, ladies. It's these niggas giving you COVID. I've been outside. I've been corporate classes. I've been to bars. I've been out here in these streets and I didn't get COVID. But the first time I got COVID, I was inside trying to be nice, trying to be wifely. You know what I'm saying?
Wifely. Hansel, you got one more again. You got one more again. He called me a light duty warrior. You know why? Because while we were, chilling, right? They had to he was just in the back like, this is what they do in they training. Oh, freaking nutcases, dog. I can't stand Marines, dog. They sit there and then the women, they're like freaking Caesar out of freaking Planet of the Apes. Like these girls are brolic as hell. They masculine. This one girl, we was on the boat and we had the Marines come on board and she was upset that I had put on perfume. I said, I'm sorry you have the odor of a grown man. But what I'm not going to do is just sit here and because I have my nails done. They look like they ate that. You know the booty diggers? She had booty diggers. She had her bun. And she's like Ronda Rousey, no neck. Like, stop talking to me. That I could still be a woman and be included, okay? I don't have time for this. Your beef is not with me. It's with the gym. Listen, I ain't even want to beef with her for real. Because she looked like she packed a lot and she got bench pressed about 350. She's brolic and she's sturdy. She's sturdy. Like
I can't fucking deal.
Out here just going in. Hansel was waiting for a nigga to come for him.
Oh my God, what you call it? And you see how Hansel don't breathe when he talk. Hansel don't breathe when he talk. And if somebody open their mouth, he'd be like, yo, let me finish. I'd be like, yo, you should have been finished. Like, you on a whole nother topic. Oh my God. All right, question number 1, Shirls.
Okay. I'm between the foreplay, intercourse, main event, and how long is sex? First of all, the fact that you know all of that shit out of her.
She's studying.
You stop, bitch. What the foreplay, intercourse, main event, and clean up, bitch. You know more than me, and I've been fucking and sucking. What's going on, Virgin?
She's studying. Remember when I was trying to ask about sucking dick?
Oh, okay.
She's trying to get all the information.
Okay, so she knows foreplay, there's intercourse, and the main event. So how long is it?
People really like there's a main event, like y'all don't just lump it in. No.
I think it depends because I don't think niggas do foreplay, and then it also depends on what your foreplay is because shopping would be great foreplay for me.
I'm not doing this.
So shopping could be foreplay. But I've heard people talk about sexting and stuff like that, but I don't want that nasty shit on my phone.
But you want that nasty shit in your mouth?
No, I haven't gotten there yet. I've done it, but it's not great. It's not great.
So. Okay.
So is she asking? Is she asking how long it lasts? How long should sex last? 10 minutes maximum. 10 minutes. Let me tell you something. You can do a lot. 10 minutes is a lot of time. Ain't nobody hunching for no damn hour and a half. That's tiring. I'm old. My back hurt. I'm not an acrobat. I don't work for Cirque du Soleil. I'm not doing none of the trap. 10 minutes maximum. We're not doing nothing like, yo, this over exaggerate. This is not porn. This is not, we're human beings.
Porn is 10 minutes.
10 minutes. You see how much you could do in 10 minutes? You could.
So you be dealing with the niggas that be switching you over every position.
Listen.
Every 7 strokes.
Man, what? It looks like I do Pilates in 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes maximum. I don't want to be. Man, ain't nobody greasing that long, kid.
1, position 2, position 3.
Kid, what? Listen, in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Nah, bro. It can't be 10 minutes. Because if it's 10 minutes, I'm going to sit my ass like this. I'm going to be like, yo, starfish? Your Uber is downstairs.
You going to starfish?
Your Uber is... Yeah, I'm going to sit right here.
Maybe right here. Round, but there's got to be preceding one.
I don't you got to warm up the engine or something? Like...
Yo, what the hell? What? How long it takes somebody to eat the bub, bro? If you sitting down there for 10 minutes max and you just been eating the...
Oh, me and Chat be having a whole competition. That's crazy.
See, listen, I'm all with that, right? But if we haven't accomplished what we need to accomplish in minimal time to get the engine hot and ready,
I think it depends on who the guy is to you. Cause like if it was my sneaky link, yes, 10 minutes, come in and get the fuck out. But if it's like my nigga, like if you give me 10 minutes, I'm dumping your ass or cheating.
No, I want my boyfriend to, you gotta tie me up and then we gotta tease me up, tie me up. And
you doing that every night though? You kid, what? Like, see, she said sex.
I don't know about every night, but it still gotta be fun. Like I gotta have fun. Like it can't just be like wham bam, thank you, ma'am, because then I'm gonna be like, I ain't get shit out of it, so you owe me something, and then they gonna call me a prostitute.
It takes me about 5. It takes 5 minutes to come by myself. Most niggas don't know how to make me come because it doesn't matter who you are. You gotta be like, oh, I guess only Chap does. But it just takes a while for me to. I gotta be hot and bothered. My body gotta be hot. Then once my body hot, my vagina starts to get wet. 10 minutes have gone by then. So
now, if we doing multiple rounds and stuff, that's
it. That's it. I think 10 minutes is good enough for the first.
The first round, but yeah. I'm saying there's a pause in between, like you know what I'm saying. That's where the 10 minutes come into play. But if we greasing, and every round is about as long as it takes to do box braids, I'm good, kid. I'm Dwight. I don't want it because you're not getting. Like, what are we doing? And my fiance already know. He knows not to play with like rapido presto. What like it, now? If it was like our anniversary, or if we doing like, Valentine's Day or something, romantic.
You're the listener, the person who asked the question is a virgin. To be completely honest, it's going to take you about 5 minutes because as soon as it goes in, it's one or two things is gonna happen. The blood is gonna stop you, or the nigga gonna nut before you can eat. Because that's what happened to me. Like I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like how I'm the virgin and you.
So I'll give like if you have. So I'm gonna start telling women to stop shaming niggas for coming fast.
Shame the niggas.
If you got good, you got good pussy. If you got good pussy, we've done this before. If you got good pussy, the nigga's coming. He's coming.
And he ain't coming back.
Your vagina is
fake. And he ain't coming back.
That shit's glut vagina 1,000. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So has to come. He has to
hear. I don't want to hear the excuses.
You not with it?
Nah.
Yo, listen. When you got listen.
But what about me? But what about me? Which is then when I ask for something in return because you can't last. I'm a prostitute.
Why your pussy so good? Huh?
Listen, I don't know.
It's
how do I make it not good?
We call it the pink Starburst game.
I don't know. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for it. It just happened. So
you can't ask nobody to last long when your pussy's out here gushing. It's filling it up. The nigga is holding on.
That sounds like a personal problem.
What he supposed to do?
That sounds like a personal problem.
Listen, let me tell you something. When the box is fire, ain't no listen, they gotta think of everything under the sun to please you, but it's just that fire. That's a compliment.
They need to think harder. That's probably what it is. These niggas don't they can't think of nothing. So like
supposed to think when your pussy juicing all over their dick.
Listen, that sounds like a personal problem. That's not a me problem. That's a him problem.
I mean, at least he could do other things while he get himself, back into the game.
Yeah.
Now it's them you talking more of the selfish dudes that just they get it and they like
yeah, I'm okay. So probably before I was like in my late 20s, I was always these niggas who just fucked, came and left. It was pissing me the fuck off. Like, sir, it's been 2 minutes. Hello.
Which is why I make sure that they buy me food before.
It'll be worth it with the food, but it gotta be expensive. It can't be like Taco Bell, bitch. Shit.
Listen, as long as my stomach is full, as long as my stomach is full, I can like, at least I got some food out of it after this thing another in 2 seconds or some shit. But like, yeah, I'm not fucking niggas if they don't do nothing for me because they don't waste my fucking time. Fellas, I don't get nothing out of it.
Fellas, here's a solution. It's okay. We understand there's women like Ciroc with a pink Starburst, pussy, juicy, tasty, yummy. We get it. But when you come, please make sure after the fact you do something to help her.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, help her keep the lights on.
Keep the lights.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, keep the engine running.
Pay some bills.
Something.
Cash app.
That pussy was fine. Okay, so the $40
tip. You know what I'm saying?
Given that's
just a little something. Listen, Hansel, I'm not one of your $40 hoes, and you know that. I also would like to mention that just because you offer me food or money does not automatically get you pussy. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, yes, you need to have money, but money is not the requirement. You just need the money to be in this space.
I just need good dick. I cannot fuck somebody with no good dick.
Well, must be now you got a boyfriend.
It was said with so much.
What you call it?
Said with so much
I feel like Shakari right now, and she's the lady on the.
Wait,
oh my god!
So I was supposed to come to you. So I asked, and I know you don't pay attention to my story. I asked my close friend. I'm waiting for
You say what?
I asked my Instagram story close friends. I said, "Do you want to be here?" And I'm waiting on Ciroc to answer. Ciroc never answers. And I was like, "Okay, I guess Ciroc doesn't like my porn." So I removed you off my close friends.
I'm not on your close friends.
I asked if you wanted to be on my close friends.
You on my sometimes you be going on a rant.
I don't go on a rant with my close friends.
Or sometimes like you just share people repost, but people be reposting you like 80 times a day and you repost every single one of those person that repost you. And I'm just like, yo, like
I was like,
close friends would be better.
I was like, if Anith is here, I'm like, damn, not gonna respond. Damn, Ciroc.
You could just add. You didn't have to do all that. You could have just added me.
I'm like, back. No, but there were people who were like, take me off your close friends, because I literally be born in there. Like, hello.
Oh nah, what you call it? Usually if it's in the middle of you posted something and you say, hey guys, screenshot this and tag me on it. And then 80 people tagged you on it and you reposted every single one of them. And then in the middle of it, you say, hey guys, you guys don't want to be on my close friends? And I'll be like, yo, I already skipped that shit. Because that's a lot. That's a lot. Yo, that who is Shirley Door thing? Yo. And then sometimes I be thinking it's your page, it's other people's page.
Well,
I be past
just
your
add
page.
her. Just add her next time, and she'll get the notification.
Okay.
Or just put me on close friends. You should have put it in the close friends. Hey guys, you want to stay in my close friends?
That's what I did. I put it.
She said that's what she did.
Oh,
and you went past it. I posted it. I was like, all right, Ciroc don't want to be here. Removed.
Put me in the close friends, girl. Put me in the close friends.
There were actually people who said remove me. I was like, oh, you guys are popping pussy. I'm sorry.
Oh man. What you call it? All right, next question.
Okay. Next person said, I think this is another virgin one.
Yeah, there's a lot of virgins.
How do you guys feel about soul ties?
It's a thing.
I don't think I've had a soul tie. Let me look. For the listeners who don't know what a soul tie is, I'm gonna look up the definition because I definitely.
Soul tie?
It's a thing.
So a soul tie is a spiritual connection between two people after they've had sex.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Been there, done that.
Oh, okay. So obsessing about a person in your thoughts, dreaming about the person, or walking up, thinking about them regularly, imagining or hearing a person. This sounds like schizophrenia.
And they be
I was about to say, like,
they be saying that.
I saw the question: did I have schizophrenia or did I have a soul tie?
What you call it? They be saying that soul ties too. They be like, oh, when I guess their emotions or like their problems like mix into your emotions and some shit like that. No, nah. I don't give a fuck what other people feel like. I've never thought. I don't think of people, see them, hear them.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I
dream of them.
I can definitely. I think I'm just very voyeuristic. So I'm gonna think about you voyeuristically. Like if you were a great fuck, and I need to come, and porn doesn't do the job, and I know we've had great sex, I'm gonna voyeuristically think about you. But obsessing over somebody after,
I think that would only happen if I liked you, not because I had sex with you. Because I'd be doing that with niggas I haven't fucked.
Right, yeah. I'm fantasizing. I was like, that's the only time I would ever think about somebody. But I don't know. I've never experienced a soul tie, so I can't. I've had very spiritual sex. I've had tantric sex, but
Do you have what you call it? They always say that you always have like a connection with your first or something like that. Like you'll always be attached to them.
I mean, you know my first, Sade, and me and him still cool. You do.
I'm glad it wasn't that old kid who kept coming back to the high school. We talked about this one time on the podcast. What you call it? Remember everybody? The one that's in jail.
Oh,
That's not what he's in jail for.
He wasn't my first. Oh hell no, he wasn't my first girl.
Well, I'm glad because there will be times I call you mad late and your mama at work.
Oh nah, he was obsessed. He's weird. He was weird. He wanted it. I was like, I wish I would. I would.
I think I've probably tied some people's soul because I've had people. Oh, maybe it is real. I've had.
So soul ties more so entails. So you ever dealt with somebody, and I only know this because somebody had to break it down to me, and I think it was my sister. So when you're dealing with somebody and you sexually deal with them, you start to see all the like nigga problems. You start to have all these issues. This person is toxic. Your behavior becomes toxic. You've never been this person. You coming out of character. You doing all of this. That's where you're so done tied with this individual because this person brought nothing but misery. This person is not narcissistic, and it got you reacting in ways that you would never have reacted before.
It does say here that like a soul tie is actually not related to sex. It's actually related to.
Mm-hmm.
It starts because of sex, but it's not a sexual thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel connected on a deeper level.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say I cut niggas off way too quick to get a soul tie.
No, so it when you have a soul tie with a particular individual, you see that it's harder to cut them off. Like you look at them and be like, dang, if you was any other nigga, I'd get rid of you right now. Like I wouldn't even deal with this if you was John, Tom, or Sean. You know what I'm saying?
I cannot relate.
I don't think it was that deep for me. I've had rose colored glasses where like you narcissistic and you ain't shit, and I got these like pretty little roses around you and shit, but never to the point where my character changes. No, because I think once my character changes, I have to leave.
Not even gonna lie, I definitely had a soul tie with my daughter's father. It was as real as it came. This man had me blowing up cars. This man had me leaking gas into the apartment to kill him. This man had me shoot, stab, and do all these types of things. It was that deep because
but that's not out of character. So
wait, first of all, you're not gonna make me seem like Michael Myers on here. God damn it! I was wholesome, and I was well put together. God darn it, I was well put together, and this man had me losing it. Okay, I was losing it, but you feel. When you have that soul tie, that person literally drains you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically to the point where you're just like, freak, like, I hate you, but you still keep dealing with him.
Oh, I mean, maybe that's a soul tie. My ex would have never left this man. I would have never left him. Yeah. He definitely had to leave me in order for us to break up. I would have never gone nowhere.
I cannot relate, y'all.
I had to crip walk. I had to go.
But I was manipulated. I was young. Like he dated me when I was 19, so he had a lot of hold on me.
Mine's happened. Oh, I've been in a couple of soul ties.
I don't.
Yeah, no, I was definitely very young. He met me at 18, and then
easily. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, what you call it, Hansel? What you mean? What the fuck? What I did? What I did? I cannot relate.
Hi, chat. I'm definitely. I will.
Okay, next question.
Sorry, chap. I apologize. Hopefully, soon enough, you escape my tie. Ooh, this one's a good. How do you drop a long-term friendship, a best friend specifically?
Easy.
Is it easy?
How did you drop them with the AC on 7?
Listen, you hear me?
No, it's easy. It's easy for me to drop friends.
In the blanket,
like without a hassle.
But I remember when I used to tell people. So I had a best friend, and both our partners went away to the military at the same time. They ended up going separate ways during basic and went to 2 different AITs. And both of our partners proposed to us, whatever. So she was cheating. She was cheating. That girl was cheating. Damn, that girl was cheating. She was cheating so hard, but she's my best friend. So, I mind my business. Of course. It's none of my business.
As you should. No, as you should.
It's
Has
none of my
nothing to do with you. You just
women
sit there.
power.
Until my man said, she's fucking. What you doing? And I'm like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
I'm minding my business.
Now it's the people around you.
Bad company corrupts good character.
Corrupts you.
That's not true.
Now I'm like, but the thing is, it's possible. It's not a lie. Like, if you are surrounded by people who doing wrong, you are strongly likely to. Although I wasn't, it doesn't change the fact that it could be possible. So she's out here just fucking.
It could have been possible anyways.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. I wasn't cheating on him. So they both come back from their little AIT training, and the truth comes out. Somebody spills the truth, and everybody knows that she's cheating on her man, whatever.
I would have gasped really loudly and been like, no.
I definitely pretended I didn't know. And then
hold your chest and everything.
Like the fake laugh.
I don't remember what she did, but I knew it was related to me. I came to UCF, and she wasn't there for me. She didn't come with me. She didn't drive with me. She was probably the worst friend. All my other friends took me out to dinner. They drove me. Yeah, they did all of these stuff for me. Her, she disappeared because she fucking and sucking other niggas. So we have this friendship meeting as I'm going out with my other homegirl. And she kept talking shit, and I was like, look, they don't look like your problem with me. It looks like your problem is with my homegirl, who's also coming up to go somewhere. So I told her, go ahead, chill, go hang out with the girl. You talk to her, because it ain't with me. So at that point, I realized, I was like, I don't fuck with you. I was like, you trouble, you cause drama, you talk about people, all this stuff. So I was just like, I just stopped talking to her. Years later, maybe like 2 years ago, I'm saved. I'm a therapist now. I'm nice. And I was like, dang, the way that I cut sis off was very toxic, because I was just like, oh, you cheating on your man? Oh, everybody know you cheating on your man now? Okay, cool. I'm going to stop talking to you. Her man calls me. Did you know this? Did you know that? I said, I never knew it. I never knew it. And then, somebody said that I saw her story, and I saw her on the dude's story. And I was like, fuck. Yeah, I saw her on the story, but I didn't know they were doing anything. So then it goes full circle.
Sucking dick in the story.
Now they married. They got a kid together. I was like, wow. All of this just to get married and have a child. All of this. All of this.
I really would like to promote cutting people off without a reason, just because their spirit.
Yes.
Their
yes.
Yes. Fuck
yes.
Like, just
happened. I was just like, we don't.
Yes.
Big Sean had just came up. I don't fuck with you, and I was like, I don't fuck with you. And then we cut off friendship. I talked to her until I felt like, I was like, you know what? This is a friendship. I mean, we were friends for 10 years. I will say that. So the friendship did deserve a respectful ending, rather than me saying I don't fuck with you and stop talking to him, because that was very rude. And then I hit her up, and I was like, the way that I ended our friendship was bad. I just wanted you to know that you did some very shady shit, and the shady shit made me distance from you, and so I had to end it because you were being very toxic. But ever since I posted on my Instagram where I told people sometimes some friends are for a specific period and they're not meant for forever. And sometimes they come back, and you just have to be okay with that. I always get these questions about friendships. Like, people are like, how do you break up with a friend? How do you know when it's toxic? And I'm just like, bro, just let it go.
I feel it in my energy. If my energy said, what you call it? Hansel said, I ain't going nowhere. Ciroc just putting that out there. Friends for life. First of all, if I want to cut your ass off, you'll be gone before you can finish that sentence.
Period.
We out here being real sweet, and you just like, I'm gonna cut you off.
I feel you, but remember when I was in Orlando, I had a best friend. She was on all my stories, we're hanging out. I'm the godmother of the kid and everything. Out of nowhere. Not that I didn't talk shit about her. I didn't say anything. Nobody even noticed till like 6-7 months after, when she blew up and mentioned my name in it. They're like, hey, what happened to y'all? Weren't y'all like, da, 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 da? No, like, I literally just,
I get it.
It's just done. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just done. That's just it. Because if I feel like I don't want to go to work, right? So I feel like everything I do outside of work is my control. I control the rest of this shit.
Right.
Like at work, I can't control motherfuckers pissing me off and I'm getting upset and I'm stressing and stuff like that. But this out here, I control this. I allow what I want in my space.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like, if I feel like you're fucking up my space right now, you gotta get the fuck out. Like,
period.
Period.
I don't do funny, right? So in July when I came, and I think I hit up the Rock, and I was like, hey yo, I'm gonna be in town, but I'm hanging, it's my friend's birthday weekend or whatever. That very weekend, I fell out with somebody who, when I mean we were thick as thieves, we were thick. Like when you saw her, you saw me. Period. Like they knew us, like we were just tight. Everybody was so shocked. And me, I'm the type of person, when we not friends no more, like there's no coming back. I just want you to understand, like, you gotta be where the hell you at, and that's over there. You can't eat here at this table no more, right? And funny story, just a quick backstory. Me and Ciroc got into it as best friends. We got into it. We legit physically
got in a fist
fought.
fight.
We fought. It was 7 a.m. We fought each other.
7 a.m.
In high
even
school.
open yet.
Yes, and people looked at us like, I can't believe they fighting. And me and Sade didn't talk for a minute. And then one day we was in class. I cracked the joke. We was in geometry. I cracked the joke. She cracked the joke behind me. We started laughing. And then it just went on from there. But it was like we knew that we fought for a stupid reason. So it was understood, like it was a misunderstanding. And when we talked about it, I was like, you was talking mess. She was like, no, you was talking mess. And I was like, so were we just talking mess about each other? Yes. And then we just moved on from that. And we've been friends ever since.
When we met back up, we met back up, people on Facebook were like, did you guys fight? Well, first of all,
mind your business.
Senior year, that was freshman year. We were friends senior year, so we
were cool.
We were already cool.
And it was crazy because I fell out with 3 people in the span of COVID happening last year and this year, and they had the title best friends, all 3 of them. One questioned my position because she got a nigga, and she started questioning my loyalty. We won't do that, goodbye. And I'm not explaining myself to you. The second one was a male. I had a male best friend, and he was the godfather to my daughter. He lost his everlasting mind. He wanted to be a real housewife. So he started arguing with a woman. And I don't respect men who argue with women, because you need a peach and you need to be on Love and Hip Hop. I don't do that. You in gal business and you just arguing with a woman. And he was just moving weird. This young lady that I fell out with was like the biggest shocker, but everybody was more so shocked that I didn't care that we fell out. Like, she was crying, and mind you, she was my daughter's godmother, and I was the godmother to her son. I love her son to death, but she wanted us to be friends, and I was supposed to accept things off the strength of her. I don't do the hanging out with people you don't like. I don't do that. You weird, you fall out with these people, and then you want to hang out with these people again. I can't take back the funny things I've said about these people. And I got to sit in their face, and I don't like these people. I know I don't like these people, but you want me to be around these people off the strength of you. Kula get my new plus tax.
You know who that sound like? That sound like Hansel.
Hansel.
Yes, I like Hansel. Hansel's best friend, his other best friend, is a nigga that I don't fuck with. Like I've never fucked with since fucking high school. And every 5 seconds he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna invite him. I'm gonna invite him. I'm gonna invite him. Oh, we should all hang out. We should all hang out." And I'm like, I don't want to be around. Oh wait, bro, why can't that was high school? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. If I don't want to, I don't want to.
I learned that niggas, all they gotta do is play 2K.
We don't got 2K.
So I know for me, it's like, okay, my best friend, Gia, me and Gia fell out. We fell out, but we fell out because of that one best friend that I told you. She was very toxic. And then I reconnected with Gia, and it was kind of shady. I told her the truth. I told her what I was hearing, what I got from the girl, from my friend. And I told her, you know what? Now that I'm older, like she's lying. Like she was just saying shit so that people don't connect, blah, blah, blah. And then she told me what the girl said about me. And then I was like, okay, toxic, not you. So now we're best friends. I'm the godmama of her baby. I love her to death. I love my baby to death. All of that. And she she said, I don't give a fuck who that bitch is. I'm never talking to that hoe. When I told her I called her, she fuck that bitch. I was just like, damn, girl.
Cause it gotta be like that. It's just some people. The girl particularly that I no longer speak with, right? She felt some type of way because of it was her 30th birthday. Mm-hmm. And her 30th birthday fell around the time my brother passed away, which is July 4th. So for a decade straight, I have sucked up dealing with July the 4th just to have a nice birthday. And because we can't help the fact that you was born around that time. But her thing was like, she's so self-centered and ungrateful. And she was just acting so funny the entire time. And I was just sitting there like, girl, ain't nobody paying you no mind. And then she want to write this long, lengthy novel that I didn't care about. Because I told my other homegirl, I was like, I bet you she going to write me. Because she moving wacky. So I don't do weirdo energy. So when you're being a weirdo, you're going to be a weirdo by yourself. So I was still enjoying myself. I didn't even want to go to her. I didn't want to spend this bread because she was already somebody I wanted to cut off anyway. But she sped up the process. She sped up the process for me. So when she sat there and she wrote a long, lengthy paragraph, this chick said all this, oh, it hurt me. This, I wrote back. I didn't write back till like hours later because I wasn't going to reply. And I said, I'm not apologetic about nothing. I don't give a damn. I said, girl, leave me alone.
I was about to say, you read that paragraph? When people send me paragraphs,
I'm not reading that. Stay blessed. She went into a tangent and she wanted to feel like she was the one cutting me off. And I was like, you're a weirdo. Like, you're really a weirdo. But I didn't care about her not being my friend. I was like, girl, I didn't want to be your friend anymore. Like, you suck. Like, you suck. Like, I didn't lose any sleep over you, good ma'am. And she was like, people were telling me she was throwing. I said, I don't care about this girl. I said, I actually cared about the friend that I lost last year, because me and her, that was my ace. But this one, I was like, girl, I don't care about you, girl. I really don't. I really hope that you succeed in all the great things that you want to do in life. But you can't be with me. I'm lit. I'm good people's. Like, and it crushes your soul that you can't be in my vibe. I know that. I'm gonna sleep just fine with the fan on medium. Just,
girl, that's how I be feeling. There's a lot of people I had to, because when I moved back down here, I kind of like tried to find where I could go and all this stuff. And I found out like a couple of people that I thought was cool peoples. Like, if you know Hansel, I'm a pretty good judge of character. Like, all my friends really love my other friends. Like, it'd be fucking weird how much they like each other. Like, I'd be like, hey, I'm doing this. Hey, you invited so-and-so? Oh, is Benny coming? Oh, is Bond coming? Oh, is this person coming? Oh, is this person coming? Like, they at some point, I feel like maybe they be like, they might be gay for my other friends.
Well, that's extreme.
Let me tell you something about Hansel. Hansel love all of my guy friends, and it's a little weird. It's a little...
Men bond instantly. Men bond with other men instantly. It's women that you gotta worry about, because I always tell my friends, if you my friend, my biggest boundary is don't bring me around people you haven't figured out yet. Like, don't tell me like this my ace boon cool, like y'all just became cool. and now you wanna, you wanna kumbaya. We not doing that.
For the most part, I've kind of figured out people, but there's one person who, it's not that I haven't figured it out, but it's like she's in a stage in her life that is not conducive to what I got going on. Mm-hmm. So I continuously said, I was like, yo, when this girl starts doing some shit, she's gonna be fired. But right now she's in survival mode. Mm-hmm. And that means she's not loyal, she's not accountable, she's not doing things that I want around me. You know what I'm saying? So when she gets that shit figured out, maybe then we could be cool again and stuff like that. But as of right now, that bitch is trying to survive. She's trying to make it out the mud. And I'm out of the mud. So I can't go back in the mud to help you, nor can you lean on me or try to hold on to me to get your ass out the mud.
Ain't no Joan from Grand. So you got Maya. What's the other girl name? What's Lynn? Lynn is the one that be holding Joan back.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hansel said it's weird. What Hansel said? It's weird because I don't like niggas and they cool. That shit be blowing me. Oh yeah. When I had invited him here, I have a brunch at my house or whatever, and I do it maybe like once every couple months or whatever. And I just invite my close friends and we all like chill and hang out and talk and stuff like that. Hansel came in here, he was all excited. He was like, yo, half the bitches got their masters, everybody's a business owner, like everything. Like, he was like, I ain't never been to nothing like this before. And I'm like, yo, like, relax though. Like, it's just chill. But he's not used to shit like that. So as soon the first day he had the fucking brunch. Next time, oh, is Benny coming? Is Benny coming? Is Benny coming? I'm just like, okay, like, you cool? Like, no. What you call it? I told him what you call it was gonna be on the episode. I told him, well, I have another friend who's a Marine or whatever. That nigga, like, they started talking and like fucking sparks flew and all that type of stuff. I'm just like, y'all niggas is gay.
Yo, motherfucking Huey head ass. Y'all niggas are gay.
Y'all niggas are gay. But for the most part, my choice of friends have been I'm a pretty good judge of character. Which is why I know that niggas ain't shit, because I'm single, because I'm not picking none of you niggas. Y'all niggas ain't shit. I can smell it.
I think you just comfortable being single.
That too, but it's like I find so many good friends, and I'm just like, I can't find a nigga. That means that y'all niggas ain't shit.
She just read you like a motherfucking book. You are complacent in your sin.
Who said that?
I said that.
I'm complacent in my what?
I said you comfortable being single.
Oh yeah. It's peaceful over here.
Is it peaceful? You be wanting?
Huh?
Is it peaceful? Cause you be wanting?
It'd be real peaceful. I just need someone to pay the rent though. Like,
what Sade wants is a companion.
Wants a companion.
That's it. A companionship.
I already have one.
She wants a no.
There's a companion. Like, companionship can be He's a friend. No title. It's non-exclusive, but it's a
But
vibe.
No,
like I've said this in other podcasts. My friends are my companion.
she
So
want
it's like, so I really do feel like relationships, like the word relationship, it's not just romantic or whatever. Friendships are also relationships. So I guess the way that it's worked for me is that my friends fit some of those components that you look for in a relationship.
my
So
friends are definitely my soulmates. They,
yeah, you feel me? So
Facts.
yeah,
because of that, my friends set a standard that some of these niggas
yeah.
can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have I'll go out with Hansel, and Hansel will take me out to a steakhouse. We'll spend what, $150, $200, and these niggas think that they gonna take me to McDonald's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, damn, I wanted to buy this outfit. It was $90. Jay gave me $60. Reggie gave me $40. I bought the outfit. All I said was, I want this, and they gave
Yes.
me what they had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a housewarming party, and people brought. I didn't even ask anybody for anything. I got plates. I got money. I got bottles. I got people bring shit. So it's like, if you a nigga that's trying to talk to me and you're not giving me shit, like you're not there for me, you don't talk to me, you think that you can go a couple days without talking to me, and you think that you could just do whatever the fuck you want, and then think you gonna come over here and have the audacity to ask me for pussy,
You
you need to
haven't
stay over there.
found your person. That's all that is.
Yeah, you have to find your
Stay over
person.
there.
We
I
need to
feel
have.
like I found my friends are my people, and literally the only square that is missing is a sneaky link, and that's only because I cut his ass off. So technically, all I have left available is a sneaky link. But motherfuckers think that it's just like you just
Someone,
have space.
someone called me, and I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna have her come on that podcast because we had a very interesting conversation yesterday. And she called me asking me, did I set priorities when I was dating? Like, did I set priorities? I was like, no. In this go around of what I would consider the renaissance of my whole phase, I didn't. I have I had expectations, but I didn't expect them niggas to get me shit. Basically, I expected them to give me one thing, and that was quality dick. And if they didn't give me quality dick, they wasn't a part of the roster. That was it. So when I thought about my renaissance, she was, we're talking about it, and she was like, I have multiple contenders, multiple niggas that could make it. And one of the things that both of us came to the conclusion is that we keep putting these very huge expectations on people that we just talking to, when in reality we should probably save it for the person that we decide to be in a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're talking to someone, you can be like, I want my bills paid. I want my bills paid. I want someone to pay my bills. You can communicate that to that person. But when you get past that dating phase, that's when your expectations need to be like enforced. When you're like, okay, now that we're past this whole like we're just chilling and we just hanging out vibe. Now that we're going into this, oh, we're dating, we're going
I don't think that's fair.
fair to who?
I don't think that's fair to us, because these niggas got the audacity to ask you for pussy before you even start dating.
Well, don't give
So
them the
I have to wait for to tell you. But no, if a nigga come up to me and start talking about like, I'm like, hey, what's your favorite color? What color your nipples? If a nigga do one of those, at that point, you just gave me permission to ask me for money.
or just hang up.
Yeah.
You gave me permission. Oh no, but I might get money. I ain't gonna give them the pussy, but I'm definitely gonna get the money.
No. So chat. So there's been a lot of people have asked me a lot of questions about dating apps. So there's this girl who gave me a list of dating apps. Then all the girls who asked me about dating apps. So I went through all of the dating apps, and I was like, I've never gone on a dating app. I've always found niggas because I've been in a club I've been in Wine Town. I've been somewhere, and that's how I get.
I did too, but you had a boyfriend during the pandemic, so those were very dark 2 weeks on those dating apps. Shit was brutal in there.
So I went on a dating app, and I'm currently.
And you match with them, but then you match with them on all of the dating apps, and this shit is fucking crazy. Like, how the fuck you on all of them, bro?
I've been on an app for 24 hours, and it said I got 1,000. I was like, how the fuck do bitches do this shit? You got 1,600 fucking niggas liking you. What the fuck you supposed to do?
Girl,
what you supposed to do?
Ask them off $1.
I gotta figure out which one look decent. Which one look decent. But then when you realize that you're talking to the same person on 3 different apps, and you're like, hold the fuck up. And he ain't noticed yet. He ain't noticed yet. He giving you 3 different stories.
I was with Chap, and I'm out here, and I'm like, Chap, and I'm doing this, and he's like, Shirley, your standards are very high. I was like, I have a boyfriend. But anyways, I'm out here like, I'm like, I was like, if this was me, if I had to date during the pandemic, I'd be single for the.
There you have it, people.
I'm in a relationship, and I'm literally scrolling through a dating app, and if Chap and I were not together, I would be single, because the shit that I have seen, I'm on 3 different dating apps. They all have 3 different purposes. Literally, one white, one for black, one for, I guess,
I was on Bumble, the black app, and Hinged. I had Tinder. I deleted that shit in a day and a half.
I was like,
oh fuck no.
I'm on here, and I'm like, I just can't see how you guys. Kudos to the people who do online dating. I just don't.
I don't.
It's been 24 hours, and I'm saying this.
Yo, and somebody was trying to ask me why, like, because I'm outgoing. So there's no reason for me to be on a dating app. I'm one of those people, like, I gotta see you face to face, because motherfuckers be fucking weirdos. They can't talk on the phone. Like, they text fucking. Well, first of all, I ain't give nobody my number, but like, it should just be fucking weird. Like, people just be weird in general. So I'm just like, I'd rather meet somebody face to face, and then that's why I'm trying to change the places that I go to so I can stay away from these broke niggas and the married ones.
Well, you're definitely gonna run into those.
If I keep going to the same places, because that's what it is. You just gotta kind of change your scenery. That's why I want to go to different places. Y'all don't see me at bars like that a lot anymore. Like, I don't be going.
But you get enough of that. Like, with social media alone, you see dudes going crazy.
I don't talk to niggas on social media.
The dating app. Let me tell you something. There was a meme that said it, and it was funny. Ted Bundy would have a field day with people right now in this era. Like, he would have a freaking field day, because online dating. Listen, I've watched people link on Tinder and be married. Literally jump into, and the military alone is a big cesspool.
Fuck the fucking military. Oh, I'm like,
listen, stop talking about my Chair Force. I need Air Force future husband.
Maybe
you don't want them.
I need these loans gone.
No, listen, I met my man before the military. He got into the military.
That's even worse.
It just changed.
That's worse.
How is that? Wouldn't it be better to meet somebody before the military?
No. Man, listen, you don't want. If I tell you the stories, that should be a whole nother podcast within itself.
I know somebody who would love to hear your stories. Is what you call it? He said no telling secrets. This nigga stay telling. Yo, when I tell you, when him and fucking Will was going on a fucking tangent here till like 2:00 in the morning talking about the military, and then they keep talking to me like I understand military. I kept telling them I'm a civilian.
I'm a civilian.
I'll break it down for the civilian. I actually plan on writing a book, because the stories, the Navy alone, when I tell you, it's there's this. Okay, so when you're on the ship, right? When it hits 10 p.m., well, around 9:30, that we have something called darken ship. So they gotta darken the ship, and then they turn on all the red lights, right? So that means everybody gotta go to sleep. If you're not working night shift or something, you're in bed. So this is bedtime. So 10 p.m. That's when they say the evening prayer, and then boom, it's lights out. So in the red lights is where you meet what we call a boat boo, or somebody, your love interest on the boat, right? These men or women be having whole families, risking it all, right? And I'm sitting here letting somebody waste my blood clot son come tell me lies like, yeah, man, when we pull back into port, I'm gonna divorce my wife, and we're gonna be a family.
Oh my God.
It's really a thing.
It's real. That happened to me with my ex. I never understood it. So for some reason, wherever the fuck he was stationed, never sent the niggas my letters so that he can know he still got a fucking woman at home. And apparently, niggas and they girls were dropping like flies. Like the girls was either leaving them, the niggas were leaving them. So there's always rumors on bases for everything.
Major. I'm gonna tell you how disgusting they are, right? I had a friend of mine, and she actually contracted something from her husband because her husband was just all over the place. And every time she contracted about 5 STDs. Within the 5 STDs, right, on the fifth one was the gift that keeps on giving, right? So herpes is like the common cold in the place. It's that disgusting. And every time she would ask him, who have you been sleeping with this entire time? I kid you not. So God is my witness. This is how sick men are. Military men. And he's not the first one.
Nope.
So she asked him. He said, I'm going to talk to you when you get home. She gets home. Mind you, let's just say I'm the friend. I'm about to go home for my husband, who I have children with, to tell me how he contracted herpes. This man, I kid you not, the Lord is my witness. He said, listen, the girl I slept with didn't look like she had herpes, but the universe knew that they were morally doing wrong, and that the herpes crystallized in the air and descended upon both of their genitals at the same time. And that's what caused them to contract herpes with each other.
That made sense.
And I looked at her and I said, there's no way on God's green earth that this man still has limbs. There's no way you're going to convince me that this man is still walking on both legs that God gave him.
Yep.
Because I swear, for crackers and cheese, I would have looked at him. I'd have been like, so I'm a bozo, right?
No.
He's sick.
If I wasn't ethically bound by the information that I get from military couples,
I'm sure. I hear about them all the time between Hansel and Will. Yo, I got a lot of information in the past fucking couple of months.
Disgusting. Niggas will really have a kid up under you, and these kids, they would say, "Oh yeah, no, this one dude played."
Herpes crystallizes in the air and somehow sprinkle upon it.
Hear about like higher ups and privates. Oh my God.
Oh, the higher ups. Listen, we that's why the when I be sharing stuff on social media, military related. These dudes are like bloodhounds, bloodhounds, and it's like, good sir, what do you like? Why when you're a new check-in, like you check into a new command, all the dudes are right after you, like they and it's like, yo, listen, let me tell you, like, get away from me. And these men will risk it all, wearing a ring on their finger. Matter of fact, we had a video floating because the side chick the dude, Navy man logic, I'm on a ship with a woman. I create a love interest with this said young lady. I have a wife and family at home, but I'm not going to divulge that information and let her make a wise decision because, women don't care if you're married or not. Why? I don't know. But I'm going to lie to her and tell her she's the only one. And that she's the one for me. Build a life with this young lady. And then when the command has a social event, i.e., the Christmas party, I'm going to parade my wife that I've had this entire time and act as if I don't know this love interest from a can of paint. So the love interest will walk by, see me with said young lady, and be upset, and then act as if
I feel like my military combat training would work at that point. Like that's where it would.
That's what I
muscle memory.
I wish that like I wish that I was in the same state as my ex because we would have fought. We would have officially fought. I would have burned down his car. I would. He
Listen,
I think God saved him.
It's good that he was away because the soul tie didn't tie. It didn't tie. It was loose.
It was loose. I know you seen the video, Hanson.
I think.
Oh, you think? And you disappeared? Damn, Houdini.
God saved him. I saved him. See, look. I think I saved him and was like, we gonna keep Shirley in Florida and him in Fort Bragg, and we gonna make sure that they never.
And then she kept driving up there.
And niggas from Fort Bragg.
I know a lot of people because my mother-in-law, well, my daughter's mother, we was married, but my mother-in-law was stationed in Fort Bragg, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like, ain't no way in hell I was ever gonna play with anybody stationed in Fort Bragg because I would have been escorted. I would have been escorted out in cuffs, and I'm going to Leavenworth. And for those who don't know what Leavenworth is, it's the prison version for military. So I'm gonna be in maximum security because when I'm through with you, I'm gonna show you why you should not take me for a blood clot idiot.
So Ciroc,
don't you take me for puppy show.
Fort Bragg,
Fort
Bragg is the magic city of the military bases. It
sounds like fun.
It's like Fayetteville is like tucked in a mini corner, and they get a spot because they're tucked in a little corner. They barely have an airport. The airport like 20 miles away, and so they get away over there. But the government spills money into Fort Bragg. They just be here. Here's money. So a lot of the things that happen over there are mysteriously disappeared. Like, there's no problem. It just disappeared.
You have that in Norfolk, Virginia, which is the largest base in for entire Navy. But when I was telling you that Navy is HBCUs, it's because it's like the Navy is the staple for every scandal, every saga, you'll see Navy, and they be like, "Hey, Rose, ain't you in the Navy?" I don't know sometimes. I don't know sometimes because when I tell you, I'll have the best-selling book when I write about the United States Navy
military.
Because
if you don't go missing,
call this episode "Military Tea."
That, you hear me? We had a whole page.
I really want to call it Chair Force because that shit was because Chair Force was funny as hell.
Listen, the Air Force don't even got enough saga for Navy. I think if you combine the Navy with any other branch, we still come out on top with the most scandal. Like the scandals it be so crazy, and you just be sitting there like, how? Like why did we even get here? Like Love and Hip Hop has nothing on us. Like none of these reality, like they need reality TV for Navy.
Love in the Navy?
They need to do something because
there's
for
too
a
much
man,
rape. There's too much rape. They can't do
man, what? For a man to create a 6-month deployment letter to go all the way to San Diego, California.
Not
right?
the base San Diego.
Right. But he had school. But he said he was on deployment because when you put deployment, it makes it seem like I can't have phone connection or any type of outside contact. This man was just in school in San Diego, but he forged it so it could look like he's going on deployment. All to leave his wife and family to go be with his side chick because she didn't know, but he had to keep them both happy.
That's what it sounded like happened to me.
And I was like, that's you're disgusting. Like you are disgusting, sir.
That
And
makes
he
sense.
was like, but they both was happy.
And that's probably one of them niggas that be like, I don't do that social media shit.
Man, listen.
I need to write a book about. I'm not gonna cancel no niggas out. I know you guys are trash, but I'm I'm specifically say one person, because that's the only person I have experience.
I don't like the way y'all coming for my future husband.
Girl, bye.
I'm gonna be real with you. Enjoy your military man, but they definitely come with baggage. Kids,
listen, and this is the only baggage I care about right now.
They don't make that much money.
I need my loans paid off though.
They don't.
You'll find some suckers because there are
I need that 10%.
No, there are chiefs, and I know this for a fact because I actually dealt with a chief who just wanted to be a friend. He just wanted to be a friend, and they trick off just to be their friend and talk to them from time to time.
That's all I want.
Want to be a civilian?
Is he a Fort Bragg?
You want to be a civilian? Don't go to. Don't go to Fort Bragg. Oh my God, that place is infested with disease.
It's a cesspool. But Japan, don't get me started about Japan. Japan, my dude is in Japan, and I'm gonna tell you right now, he got one good time.
Jackins
is in Japan. Hansel was in Japan.
Jackins also has a contract with military.
Is he in the Navy? What is he in?
Shit, I forgot. But all I know is he has a contract with the Navy. He's with the military to be an engineer. So
Hansel was in Japan.
What part? What it's the 3 major places you're gonna find some drama. Yokosuka, definitely. Okinawa.
That's exactly what Hansel put. Hansel said.
He said Oki. He said Oki like.
Oh yeah, there you go.
He said Oki's the spot.
Iwakuni, you'll get your little here's and there's. Masawa maybe. Sasebo definitely not, but Yokosuka is numero uno. Okinawa is number 2, and then Asugi is number 3.
There you go. They eating booty in those 3 places in Japan, cockroach style. You hold your own legs.
Hold your legs. Boom.
The dead roach fucking position is funny as hell. All right, Jay, do you have a encore for this week? We're gonna let you think about that. What is your on repeat? So we have a segment called On Repeat, and we pick a song that we've been listening to on repeat all week.
Okay.
My on repeat this week is, well, actually, it was supposed to be my dog. Thank God, have mercy, work hard like I do, working hard like I do. But Chloe failed us. She failed us. She
still ain't drop it,
girl. She got us happy for no reason. She dropped one look. She ain't dropped shit.
Oh wow.
Nothing. Got us real. She did all the little promo. and
We're
that's
not liking it.
so I had to replace
It
her.
is September. She said it's dropping in August.
It didn't drop. She changed the date today. She dropped a post today telling us
What is
when
she, Kanye?
that's exactly what she's doing.
Boo. Tell her get
She
it out
probably
of here.
she probably trying
Oh,
to
brother,
compete.
this guy stinks.
She probably trying to compete with Drake because Drake is dropping Certified Lover Boy and it
She
might
should
be an
not
R&B.
be competing with none of that.
That's what I'm saying. But they didn't drop her
Maybe
record.
that's why she didn't drop it. Maybe because Kanye album dropped.
No. Oh yeah, she wouldn't be getting no buzz.
Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy. But
And
He said he got big people on the album. We just want to let the listeners know CO Uncut is not on CLB, guys. We are not on the album. I know you guys were anticipating it, but we're not on it. We didn't make it.
Drake gave Ciroc a rap verse and he let me do backup singing, and Jay had a little like announcement, but he might release us on the CLB extended deluxe version. So
maybe, yeah. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eye on the screen. But,
yeah.
mine. Go Shirley.
So mine is "Piece of Me" by Wizkid. I was supposed to be going to his show, and apparently it's my anniversary.
Apparently.
So I can't go. But I've been listening to Wizkid for like the past 2 weeks because I bought tickets and found out it was my anniversary. So
let me get them.
I sold it to somebody.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm nervous about going to Atlanta because last time we went to Atlanta. But
we got it. We'll get a hotel and we'll do something else. We'll link up with some other.
Yeah, but the tickets are the same price as VIP. You know what I'm saying? But okay. Oh, what we're on repeat. Actually, what you call it? I've been listening to. I really did like when Menji and Kai dropped the song, and I really love the remix.
Nice. It's really
Jim.
Yeah.
It's a compa song. Two of our friends remixed it. So it was really fire. I was like, hey,
they did it in 24 hours. They were
24 hours. That was quick. Usually it take 8 years.
No. They knew that Kai was working with DJs last year and told them that they were dropping a song during the summer. So I'm gonna give y'all the inside scoop.
You heard it here first.
DJs knew that the album was gonna drop because Caleb told me that it was gonna drop. So they knew it was gonna drop. It was no 24-hour shit. They knew it because Kai told everybody they're gonna drop a little album.
Ooh, a friend of mine's gonna have me in a compa video tomorrow.
Period.
Hey.
What song do you have on?
You talking about me having clout? You got clout,
Right?
Just a little bit.
I don't got clout. I got white people clout.
No, the DJs told you the album was dropping.
Oh,
so a song that I have on repeat. So one person everybody knows I love is Kevin Gates. Like that is the life in my head, and I've been listening to his my favorite song. What is it? Fatal Attraction.
ooh,
okay.
Fatal Attraction is my song. It was Walls Talking, but Fatal Attraction gets me every time.
They got you through some hard times, huh?
And what Fatal Attraction? First of all, it's
feel
about,
it in your chest.
It's about freaking voodoo. Let's get that straight. And being tied into somebody. But Kevin do it for me every time. Every time.
Oh, Jay said Jaffe Jofer and Sexy remix.
I do love that song.
With Paul Poppy. And that's
Hansel said Heartbreak by Kid Omar. Heartbreaker.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh man.
We were talking about this in the car. Me
Oh.
and Rose know Kiddo Marv. And
Marvin.
that shit is so fucking funny to see how Marvin has come
So far. I'm very proud of him. He's doing great things. And
I want to have him on the podcast. I'm gonna see if he'll do a podcast. I don't know if he think he's too big to be on the podcast, but
he probably do. He probably do. You know, he booked and busy. He's
not
booked.
really. That nigga be on social media all day.
He's booked and busy. You know, Marvin ain't gonna just be on nobody thing for no free. I tell you that much.
Let's see.
So you figure that out.
Let's see. I'm gonna say, yo, Rose said she.
Excuse me, hey, please. Bum repo, please. Bum repo. The
You know,
last
I'm be like, yo, Rose said, "Ça passe."
no, Rose didn't.
What's up?
I talk to him from time to time. So.
All right then.
From time to time.
Well, this is the time.
So,
this is the time.
This is the time to get him on the podcast.
Women.
All right, Rose. Any last words? Where can the people follow you? Where can the people find you?
Follow me on Instagram, LA Rose JOVIALE.
That's a long ass name.
It's really French. It's La Rose Jovial. That's the jovial rose, but in French. Are you attacking somebody?
Yeah, the dog keeps like barking at the window, so I keep throwing shit, but I'm running out of shit to throw.
Oh Lord, but yeah, definitely on Instagram. You can follow me there, and Snapchat. If anybody, I do my rants on Snapchat. I be wilding. People be laughing at me, and I be dead serious.
Man, when I do rants, people think that I be talking about them, and I really don't. But do you have any like last words for the any gems you want to drop?
Yes, one particular gem for all the ladies that are going through something with a man right now. I'm gonna give you these fine words that my mother said to me in Creole, and then I'm going to say it in English. Ou pa ka tiye tetou pou moun ka fe plezi. In other words, you cannot kill yourself over someone who's having fun. So, the nigga playing with you, move around. Période, révoquer, remplacer, that's it.
That should be that's the motto for 2021.
Révoquer, remplacer.
2021 is already done. Tomorrow is Christmas.
Replace.
4 months left.
Tomorrow is Christmas.
Tomorrow, absolutely.
The white people have started their Christmas. Look, I've started doing crafts and stuff. The Christmas shit is coming out.
Yeah,
they're already getting sold out of fucking Halloween shit. Christmas shit is already here.
But Christmas is a favorite holiday, so
I just
listen. The Caucasians are ahead of y'all. Then
I just want fall. That's it. I like fall.
Oh,
I love fall. I hate Halloween, but I love fall.
All right. My final words is, don't be fucking listening to haters. Like, sometimes your family be hating. Let me tell you, when I started this craft shit, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I started doing a little bit of everything. I wanted to make candles. And I was like, ooh, it would be cool if I made candles that were like drinks, right? So like I could make like a martini candle, and I could make like a chocolate chip milkshake candle, or like shit like that, right? So I bought a whole bunch of stuff to do that stuff. My mom and my grandma looked at me fucking crazy, and I got discouraged, and I stopped doing it. Tell me why I was on TikTok and I seen people making it. I was like, yo, that shit look fire. I could have did that, and now I'm thinking that I could do that. Now I'm about to try it again.
Yes, Yankee candle, girl.
I'm about to do it again, because I'm like, yo, like I could have been did this, but they were trying to tell me all types of stuff. They're like, that doesn't make any sense. So why
you listen to people who don't even know the potential of this country? You can't listen to people who don't know the potential of this country. You with a grain of salt. You take their advice and you put it inside of a bowl, and you do everything because they don't understand.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna eat it, and I'm gonna shit that shit out, because that's what it is. It's shit.
Right. Right, because Haiti pa gen fè ap fè kendo pou fè l'argent. But in America, you can sell feet pictures. That's okay. If you can sell candles, you can sell.
I was so hot when I saw like the candles look so nice, and I'm like, oh my god, I would have been so much further.
Yes, you would have, and you should have never listened to them. So you know what you take with people haters' opinions? You tell them to take it and wet it a little bit, and then nicely lubricate it and shove it in their rectum.
Definitely telling my mom
Let
that
it
next
sit
time.
there.
My
And
mom is
marinate.
getting that.
If you come back alive, we wish the best.
Yes.
Well, what you call it? I'm not one of those Haitians that be with their parents. So like,
Yes, people.
my parents don't do
Y'all
that.
remember what I said at the beginning of the right? Miami girls in therapy always got a problem with family. Always got a problem with a nigga. Always got a problem with some hoe. Listen.
Yep. Yeah, but I don't have that same parent dynamic. As a matter of fact, I don't even. My mom's name on my phone is Maggie. Like we're not.
First
We're
name.
not. It's like what you call it. When my grandma asks, I'll be like, "Oh, la persona de él." And my grandma's like, "Qui est-ce qui la persona?" I'm like, "Petit tout."
Yeah, nah, I'm not that bold. I'm not that gangster.
Oh, see, I am because they don't pay bills around here.
Yeah, nah.
You know what? That's another question that somebody asked me yesterday. They were like, "How do you feel telling the world that your family was like?" Because I posted that, like, my family was pretty shitty when I grew up. They made me and she was like, "How do you feel telling that? You don't feel guilty?" I was like, "No, because they made me a lista."
Listen,
It all settled.
the older generation always feel like you're supposed to keep shit a
Why?
secret. It's supposed to be. I think this is all white people. This is white people shit. Like white people brainwashing. I feel like everything goes back to white people. Everything goes back to white people brainwashing black people into thinking this dumb shit. I really do think so. Like they always tell him. I'm sure there was a white man who told the slaves, "Don't tell the other slaves what be going on in here." Some shit like that. We gonna beat your ass. And so that slave told their kids, "Hey, don't be talking about none of this stuff that be going around here." And then that shit just keep going all the way down to fucking everybody nowadays talking about some. Don't be putting our business out there. No, I'm putting your business out there because you fucking tried it.
Right. I didn't say who. I just said family. My mama, I ain't say with my daddy. You don't know who it is. It's specific somebody that was close to me.
My mama, my daddy, my bald headed granny with the big open panties that be working at Denny's.
Grow up. Grow up.
Never. Oh, you can. Oh, Shirley, got any last words?
Don't forget, it's the end of the night, so I can't say don't drink your water. Drink water. Make sure your body is great.
I'm on a water diet. I'm hungry.
Okay. Don't forget to enjoy life. This happened with one of my clients where they were afraid to spend their money because they felt like they were being selfish. Live your life. It's to spend it. Spend it.
And my Telfar bag is coming tomorrow.
I'm so tired of you.
With Selfie in the brand.
Wait till I make that TikTok. A Telfeezy, girl. A Telfeezy.
Y'all a freaking trip.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. You can follow us at CO_uncut on Instagram and Twitter. You can you can watch us on Facebook and YouTube. You can listen to us on SoundCloud, Google, iHeart, Anchor, Apple, and everywhere else you can listen to podcasts. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend. Probably somebody in the military because that shit sounds fucking hilarious. The whole beginning of this fucking episode. Like I'm sure the military people will get a fucking kick out of it because I sure did. And follow Shirley at ShirleyDoor_. And share her posts and tag her in it and make her your screensaver and Can't hear you.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, make me your screensaver, screenshot it, send it to me so I can post it. Definitely follow me so that we can get more traction. And follow us on Twitter. I think we be forgetting the Twitter because that's where Ciroc talk the most shit. Ciroc be talking shit.
I'm trying to, you know, I've been trying to be on Twitter. Like, I'm not a Twitter person.
Keep talking shit. One of them gonna go viral.
Well, what you call it? I've gone viral twice. Well, what I consider viral for me or whatever. I've gone viral twice or whatever. But it's just that I don't know. For the most part, like, you don't really get any interaction, and so you don't say anything. So I've been doing this little hack that I saw somebody doing it, this or that, and then I put it on Instagram too.
No, so what I learned, I never really had a following on Twitter, and Reggie Days will tell you this. Reggie made me get on Twitter. If it wasn't for Reggie, I would have never been on Twitter. And all I did was just reply to other people's stupid ass shit, and it made my following go up.
That's what I was doing. Today I was following people. I saw Haitian Twitter hashtag, and I started following everybody who was commenting on there to see what the fuck was going on. So I did that. I continued to, like, random shit that I be thinking about. I just tweet it, or I put it in the draft to tweet so that I have something to tweet, because I'd be like, what the fuck am I supposed to be talking about? But then I be thinking about it, I was like, maybe I should put the stuff on Twitter that I can't put on Instagram, because when I be throwing shade on Instagram, motherfuckers think that I'm talking about them. Let me really talk about them on Twitter, because they not following me on Twitter. So that's what I just decided to do. Look, Shirley dropped out. But thank you, Rose, for being a guest on the podcast.
Anytime.
And thank everybody for listening. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, and all that. Thank you. Bye.
Ciroc.
Yes.
If people want to sponsor,
send me money. I'm joking. We'll have that information next podcast, because I wasn't ready for that question. How you gonna ask me a random question? I did. Bye.
Bye.